Question number 8, equimolar solutions of KCl and the compound X in the water shows depression in the freezing point in the ratio of 4:1. Assuming KCl to be completely ionized, the compound X in the solution must A. Dissociate to an extent of 50%, B. Hydrolyze to an extent of 80%, C. Dimerize to an extent of 50%, D. Trimerize to an extent of 75%. Right. So over here, first thing, the hint that they have given us, it's an equimolar solution. So therefore, the molarity is going to be same. The molarity is same for both the solution. Right? Now, second point that we need to understand is the TF. It is given in the ratio of the 4:1. Correct. Now, third thing, TF is equal to I into KF into M. Okay, where I is the Van 't Hoff's factor. Therefore, we know that for KCl, okay, so let's take into consideration of KCl. So therefore, for KCl, if we consider, it undergoes a dissociation to form K plus Cl minus. So therefore, I value is going to be over here. Okay, I value for this entire scenario is going to be as in the form of the ratio as what we have already got over here. That is for delta TF for KCl is going to be 4 times divided by delta TF for compound X is going to be 1. Okay, so therefore, it is I of KCl. It is going to be I for KCl divided by I for compound X into KF into M, as the molarities are same, into KF into M, right? So eventually what happens is these particular terms gets cancelled. What remains is only this, that is for delta TF of KCl divided by delta TF of compound X. Okay, this is a generalization what we are going to have here. So therefore, continuing further, for KCl, when it undergoes dissociation, we have K plus Cl minus, right? Now, over here, the number of ions produced are going to be 2, right? There are 2 ions which have been produced. So therefore, we have this entire thing in a ratio of, try to understand this, I, okay, I for KCl divided by I for compound X. Okay, as it is given in the ratio of 4:1. And now KCl value, that is I for KCl over here is 2. So therefore, it is going to be as 2 over I of X is equal to 4/1. So therefore, I of X is going to be 2 by 4, and that is nothing more than 0.5. So therefore, our important answer over here is 0.5. Now, what does this particular point mean to us? This particular point says that the compound X is undergoing an association. Okay, that is the important factor. So therefore, according to this value of I, this entire X compound undergoes association. So when it undergoes association, we have over here 2 times the compound of X undergoes association to form X2. So therefore, the total number of ions is going to be 3. Okay, so 2 here, 1 here. Therefore, if the number of ions are 3, now we have the expression I is equal to 1 minus, okay, 1 minus bracket 1 minus 1 over n into alpha, right? So therefore, I value we already have. So I is equal to 1 minus of 1 minus 3 alpha. Now alpha is what we need to find out. So therefore, let's have this. I is equal to 1 minus Let's take the alpha factor inside. So it becomes as alpha minus alpha by 3. Okay, I value is 0.5. Now, if I take this particular term on the other hand, it is going to become as, over here as 1 minus. Okay, so what we are going to have, this particular one comes over here. All right, so here we have is alpha. Okay, this negative term gets inside, so plus alpha by 3. So in short, what we have over here was actually 1 minus. Okay, if I explain this entire term over here, okay, so it is going to be as, just a minute. Okay, it is going to be as over here 1 minus of alpha, right, plus alpha by 3 is going to be equal to 0.5. Now 1 goes on the other hand, it becomes as over here alpha over 3 minus of alpha is equal to 0.5 minus of 1. So therefore it is going to be as 3 times alpha minus alpha over 3 is equal to minus 0.5. So therefore 2 alpha is equal to, this particular 3 goes over here and it is going to be as equal to minus 1.5. So therefore alpha is equal to, now alpha is equal to minus 1.5 divided by 2, and that is going to be 0.75. That means alpha is 0.75. That is nothing more than 75%. Now it primarizes, it is going to primarize to this particular value. Okay, so therefore the answer is option D, that it is primarizes.